This is quite literally just thick cream mixed together with cornstarch, corn syrup, and sugar. And of course, a little splash of trans fats as well. I'm about ready to deep fry this sucker. Today, I'm eating this delicious junk food in honor of today's video topic, and that is fat acceptance. Fat people, body positivity, you guys have heard it before, that annoying movement that just won't go away. I've been talking about fat acceptance for quite a while now, and a lot of the times I agree with some of their sentiments, I just don't agree with their solutions. For example, I don't think we should be bullying fat people. That's an obvious one, that's easy, right? Let's love fat people like we do on this channel. How my arms are open here in Hunterville for everybody, especially fat people. I love fat people because, well, there's more of them to love. I know I've made that joke before, but I find it rather funny because it's a lot like fat people. Never gets old. So the video we're watching today is a TED Talk called
Fat Revolution.
What exactly a fat revolution is unknown to me. It's a mystery. I don't know. Maybe it's like a giant stampede and all the Dunkin' Donuts get like fucking decimated. I don't know.
I went swimming last summer for the first time in years.
Cool.
I was so proud of how happy I felt in my new swimsuit that I took a selfie and posted it on Tumblr. Like that.
I don't want to get petty too fast, but is anybody surprised that this bitch has a Tumblr?
The next morning, I had an anonymous message waiting for me.
Uh-oh.
You have one of the worst bodies I have ever seen. You're just a giant mushy blob.
Fuck! I thought people on Tumblr were all hypersensitive. I didn't think there were any assholes on Tumblr. Except for me, I did get an account once. I'm sorry that they called you a big squishy blob. Next time, I really think Moonbounce. That's a better name, right? Big squishy blob. The fuck does that mean? Moonbounce? Cool? Awesome? Groovy?
Bouncy.
You don't get that huge without seriously overeating, so don't kid yourself. My response was something along the lines of, LOL, and yeah, I do eat a lot. Food is delicious. If you don't want it, I'll take it.
Hey, at least she just says it. I can appreciate the transparency here. Seriously, good going. I like that she just comes out and says it. Mental condition? What the fuck is that? I'm just on a seafood diet. I see food and I eat it. Aha! This does, however, cheapen her overall point because she just admits straight up that she's fat because she eats a lot. There are certainly medical conditions that can cause people to gain weight and have a hard time losing weight, but this woman, she doesn't try to hide it. She just says it how it is.
I've worked hard to learn how to defend against these messages.
So she's talking about learning how to sort of defend herself against comments that people make. So this is how a lot of these fat acceptance conversations sort of go down. I end up agreeing somewhat and then disagreeing somewhat. I agree that you shouldn't have to deal with nasty comments, but I think that you're focusing primarily on the nasty comments when you should be focusing primarily on your health and the comments second. On the flip side, however, I don't think you should be working to change just because you got a hate comment or something. That's not good motivation, and there have been studies that show when people are confident about their bodies, they tend to do better when it comes to weight loss because they actually are confident, they believe in themselves.
Those few who have commented, emailed, messaged, told me that I inspired them to love their bodies.
You can love your body and work to improve it. Just accepting unhealthy behavior is not loving your body.
And the messages keep coming, so I've had to learn how to fight back. Ignore them. Be flippant. Turn it into an opportunity for activism.
Please focus a little less on fat activism and a little more on gym activism.
Being fat and wearing bright colors and tight clothes and horizontal stripes is a revolutionary act.
That's a little dramatic, isn't it? Is that the fat revolution? Just fat women wearing stripes and tight clothes? So far, this fat revolution sounds like just going out on a shopping trip with the girlfriends.
Flying is one of the most nerve-wracking experiences I've ever had, not because the plane might crash, but because I might get on it and find out last minute that I can't fit in the seat. And then, oops, sorry, better scrounge up the money for another ticket or wave my flight goodbye.
Oh, wouldn't that just suck? That would be so disappointing. You're all excited for your big trip to, like, Paris, where they have the all-you-can-eat cheese platters or some shit. And then you finally get on the plane, you sit down, and bam! Your two thighs just thunderously slam on the handles. You're stuck. You can't sit down. Is this trying to detail some kind of oppression that fat people face? Lady, this just sounds like shit that you have to deal with because of your own actions. Again, you admitted that you are overweight because you love to eat food. That's fine. It's a free country. Eat all you want. But when you're this overweight, not only are you unhealthy, but you're in the minority. Also, airplanes, come on. They're a miserable experience for everybody because they're trying to fit as many people as possible in a small little confined space. So you're not a victim because you ate too many Twinkies and now you can't fit in an airplane seat.
I'm going to college, working to get this education that my generation was promised would make our lives better. But you try concentrating on literary theory when the arms of your chair are digging into your thighs hard enough to bruise.
If you've gotten to this point that you're like, why can I fit in virtually no chair? Is it something wrong with society, or is it something wrong with you? I mean, seriously, you might want to lose some weight or take it up with IKEA.
Maybe one store in a mall will carry clothes that fit me. If I'm lucky, those clothes will be something resembling cute. If I'm very lucky, one other store will carry plus sizes. Online only, of course. They can't have fatties in their store.
Notice the bitterness and the resentment she seems to be displaying here. It sounds like she's a little bit angry and upset with how she's been treated as a fat person. And see, that's valid. I get that. I understand that. I don't want to see people get pushed around or bullied for being overweight. But again, you're complaining about stores not holding your clothes. You are in the minority. You are morbidly obese. That's capitalism. They're trying to appeal to the largest possible audience.
Body positive spaces do exist.
What? McDonald's?
A fat woman with big breasts and a flat stomach and smooth curves in all the right places is celebrated.
Hell yeah! Woo! Can we get some confetti up here? We got a fat girl who's fat in all the right places. That's right, guys.
Dumb thick.
Well, a fat woman with a flat chest and a big stomach and lumps and rolls is called disgusting.
Disgusting is not the right word for that. That gets into bullying territory. However, the word is unhealthy. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep saying it, but lady, you're unhealthy, and you do have rolls. You have so many rolls, I'd think you were a fucking bakery.
Because we've been taught that hatred is the first step to changing ourselves. Choose a spot you hate. Call it a problem area.
I want you to touch my problem area, daddy.
Is it so terrible a fate to end up in a body like mine?
Yes, because the body that you are in, the body that you put yourself in, is followed by a much higher risk of countless life-threatening health problems. Obesity is the second leading cause of preventable death in the US.
I've had friends who will see another fat person on the street and scowl, call them lazy and gross, then turn to me and say, "Oh no, honey, not you. I know you. I've learned to see past." They glance over my body because that says it all, and they smile.
Sounds like you have some really bitchy friends. Who are the people you're hanging out with that you're walking down the street and they're just like, oh, there goes some disgusting fucking fatty. But not you, girl. You're beautiful. I see past all, what do you call that? Pillsbury Doughboy body thing.
Oh, the praise a fatty will get for eating a salad.
Way to go.
It doesn't matter that it's impossible to look at a person and know their health or know what they eat on a regular basis. A stranger will still interrupt the lunch of your average salad-eating fat person to say, "Good for you."
Somehow, I seriously doubt that. The anonymous Tumblr message was already getting in to like some shit that never happened land territory, but this, no way. I refuse to believe that a fat person sitting at TGI Fridays eating a salad when some random Karen comes along like, "Excuse me, yes, hi, I see that you're actually eating green vegetables. I just want to say that's a great job. So proud of you for not ordering a
Donut.
So I'll get a fucking medal for eating a salad and then get glared at in the gym. How dare I plod away on one of their treadmills? How dare I use one of their pools?
This just took a legitimate plot twist, because I'm agreeing with this woman full on right here. I think it's fucking ridiculous that fat people are mocked and ridiculed for going to the gym. Isn't the whole thing that we want to encourage fat people to lose weight, to work out, to do better? So why would you mock somebody for doing just that? This part of this TED Talk right here, this takes the cake. Cool. Based, big, bitch. The BBB. It's like the KKK, but better.
They're just trying to cure me and save me when they tell me how repulsive I am. Go starve yourself, go stick your fingers down your throat, get a tapeworm, go get your stomach amputated, do anything except be fat.
That's just the that's horrible advice. Hey, fat bitch, why don't you go down to PetSmart and buy yourself a tapeworm? Or in fact, maybe you'll need two.
My country has declared war on my body.
That's not entirely true. I don't think that this country has declared war on your body. I think if that were the case, there wouldn't be stores that were literally designed to cater to your exact body type. This is just so over dramatic. Like, I get it. Yeah, society can treat fat people better. There's absolutely room there for improvement. But at this rate, like, what's next? Are you gonna start complaining that gravity is oppressing you?
Here's my revolutionary act for today.
All right.
I am fat and beautiful, and I am worth every bit of space that I take up. Thank you.
That was some revolutionary way of thinking. Holy shit, George Washington would be proud.
I'm fat, I'm proud, and I deserve to take up all the space that I take up. If I need to sit down in 2, 3, maybe 4 airplane seats to be comfortable, well, so fucking be it. It's a revolution, bitch.
Well, there you guys have it. Like most fat acceptance videos, we have a few points that actually make a lot of sense, but are unfortunately diluted by a bunch of propaganda and bullshit that you should somehow embrace and love your unhealthy, morbidly obese body. Please give this video a like, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Come on, guys, I post new videos every single day, so you don't want to miss out on that. Click that subscribe button, comment down below, and give this video a like. I'll see you all later. I'm going to work out. Just kidding, I'm going to Dunkin' Donuts. They have a deal today. Buy one, get one